Alright everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're continuing to play around with the Orks here. We have this initial pre-built army of Orks that I adjusted a little bit that we're going to try out today against some of the DLC units of the Blood Angels. So we'll see how that goes. Probably not super well. This army did get banged up quite a bit against my sort of standard Marine force that I had them test against at 1,000 points, so we'll see how it goes. This army's lacking screening troops that can get shot a bunch, like I have in my other force, so I've got lots of Gretchen for that job. Lacking a lot of firepower, because we don't have the Ludas like I have in that other force. And lacking the close combat killing capability of Knobs and Mega Armor. So the Knobs have to sort of stand in for that, although they don't have great weapons. They can sort of do an okay job in close combat. The bikes did a surprisingly decent job, actually, for having weapons with only 3 armor piercing. I think it's mainly the fact that they just attack so much, and there's ways that we can give some buffs. So there's an ability here that we can give allies within a certain range some extra damage and damage reduction for a couple turns, and then having the Pain Boy close to our own units gives them extra HP, so that's just kind of keep in mind. I'm curious how that's going to also work with when we can get a big mech, because he's got an ability where units that are next to him take less damage. So we can combine less damage taken with plus health, and plus health from the Pain Boy, I mean, not this guy. So plus health from the Pain Boy combined with a couple turns of Warpath for some less damage reduction as well. So kind of interesting things. So yeah, we'll try this army out against those DLC units. We just have to set it up. So in we go. I don't know why it always defaults to having the Blood Angels as my force. Orks against Blood Angels. So we want... So this is the one that we just fought, kind of the standard force. Some Death Guard. Not Death Guard. A Death Company. The Death Guard's a little different. The Dreadnought. Dreadnought was the last thing to survive. Very tough to deal with. So we want to fight... Not my scouts. This force. So it's got one of the Dreadnoughts with Lightning Claws. It's not Dreadnought, Terminators with Lightning Claws. I can't talk today. And then Sanguinary Guard, or whatever these guys are called. So these are going to be the toughest things to kind of deal with. So yeah, that's sort of what we're going to do. It's a fight to the death. We're doing it in the smallest map because it's a small group on both sides at 1,000 points. So we've got the right Ork group. We've got the right Blood Angel. Alright, in we go. I think they're called Sanguinary Guard. I might be insane, I don't know. You know what I mean. You know, the Blood Angels with the goofy Dante masks on with wings. Alright. I had an okay tactic last time in that we swung around to the right with the bikes and sort of got into the rear of the Marine Army. I don't have a ton of units with this force, so we did mainly kind of push up on the left. That kind of worked. Do I want to do that again? I feel like the AI rarely pushes on this right side because it does take longer to get up there, so it kind of makes sense to have the faster units out there. So we're going to run the bikes on that side again. I'm kind of tempted to just not put anybody in the center and we just rush this left side though. I'm not sure if that would work very well. So we go with our various different boys up front. They're sort of our now expendable unit. We've got the Knobs to do most of the damage. Pain Boy gives everybody additional health. Weird Boy can do some decent damage. And Storm Boys, I think I'm actually going to run towards the center, look around, and then maybe try to jump from there, and we'll see how that goes. So we'll try a much more of a really heavily weighted on the left side, and see how we do.
The old ways is best.
Alright. So in this case, we're going to do the same thing we did last time, in that we're going to
Giving it some willing!
push the big red button so we can get like as far and as fast up as possible.
Red ones, go faster!
Just so that we're deeper into the board
What are we waiting for?
early on.
Boss! 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 Boss!
Yeah, we'll just do that. These guys are actually fairly resilient and tough, surprisingly. They've got good health at 230 and 6 armor, so they honestly can take a bit of a beating. They just don't dish out a huge amount of damage to, like, non-infantry enemies. So the Storm Boys, with your crappy guns, we're just going to have you sort of
They
run
won't
up.
see us coming.
We're not going to jump forward or do anything nuts like that. At least not yet. So we're going to
We was made for war.
see if the assault squads on the enemy side want to move in or do anything before we try to take some action. And we might be able to get in position to do some stuff.
Come here, and we'll give you what for.
Alright, at this point, we're just going to run you guys
Let's go,
forward.
lads.
Our range isn't that great anyway. Optimal range for these guys with this gun is only 2.
Ready to boss the boys.
And sure, we'll split up a little bit.
Moving and leading. What now?
Alright, facing doesn't matter too much at this point. We're just going to kind of rush through it. Nothing really special I can do. I'd want to wait to use the warpath on anybody, so yeah, we're fine, I think. He's the only one with action left. We'll just end the turn, that's fine. Not a big deal. Let's see if we get any indications of where these
Looks like we's got a fight coming our way.
Blood Angels will
Good.
advance or come after us.
Daisy's coming at us.
Decent amount of indications on that flank. Now, the Gretchen also were quite fast, so we could sort of use them to scout a little bit on this side, so we don't have that anymore. Let's go ahead and start out here. Get you into some cover. I don't think we're going to spot anything, but we'll take a look. Yeah, I'm tempted to try. There are 3... Well, there's a Burna and then an upgraded Shuta for the boys, and I think it might be interesting to try, but it does cost 20 points to upgrade, so it's quite a bit of an investment. It might be worth it, though. We've only got the 2 range. I think the main difference was that in this, the optimal range is 2. The other gun, the optimal range was 4. So it's just a longer ranged weapon with a slightly more damage, I think. Knobs, we're just going to run because they just have little crappy pistols and axes. And the knobs can be upgraded all the way up to like power claws. So they can be really devastating in close combat if you upgrade their close combat weapons. And it isn't that expensive to upgrade. I do feel like the knobs should have more armor, though. That does feel like something that's missing.
Let's go, lads.
Let's see if we spot anything. No. Okay. We'll do a little bit further overwatches here. We are standing out in the open, but we're going to have some extra health. We've got the action point. We'll set up an overwatch here.
Give them a crumpin'.
Get the Pain Boy right in the middle so we get some extra health to these guys. So him just being near them gives them extra health. You see the little blue lines there. Now, what's the range on this? It's within 2 tiles. So from here I could actually hit everybody, and it lasts for 2 turns. But I feel like we're better off doing that at the start of next turn, because we should have some Marines in vision. So I think we do that.
What is it?
Hopefully I'll remember to do that first, because I think from here, yeah, everybody's within 2 tiles in this group. So we can give them that extra damage and resilience before we do anything else. And I do feel like Storm Boys should have grenades. They don't. It's unfortunate. Let's stick to this side. I'm not sure how much cover this actually provides, but it feels like cover, so... Not seeing anything.
Storm Boys is the best!
I'm gonna try to take some cover here and just set up some pistol overwatches in case they do jump in at me or something.
Come here, and
peeking
we'll give you
around the
what
side of the
for.
building. Okay, we'll be a little bit cautious here on this flank. I don't think there's
Red
anything out
ones,
here.
go faster!
These guns, although they shoot a lot, optimal is only 2. They can shoot out to 4. Do I want to just keep going? Or do I set up an Overwatch?
Red ones, go
Until I
faster!
see the flyers, I'm going to go ahead and set up Overwatches just in case.
We even shoot quick!
Set that one up a little further so they're sort of staggered.
Our nose, you's looking at me.
Does leave some action points here, but I can't do anything. Nothing really useful.
I think I can stitch that back.
So let's see what the Marines do. See where we get
Looks
vision.
like we's got a fight coming our way. Good.
Hanging out in the back a lot. Alright, Terminators are in the lead. That's kind of scary. And land speeder came on in. Plasma guns shooting at me. That's really not ideal, actually.
No,
That's a good
not
counter to the
paint job.
bikers on that side, but we can get in close and gun them down. Hopefully. We can increase evasion too. Both of them out here,
We's
that's a bit of a
too
problem.
fast, now they're hitting us. We's too fast, now they're hitting us.
Okay, that's a lot of damage on that one biker.
Oh, hit me, not me bike.
So take a look and see what kind of health I've got left there once we're done with this turn. Oh, all the regular dudes are over here. Alright. We definitely need to prioritize the
We's
plasma
too
guns.
fast, now they're hitting us.
Hopefully he survives. That was a lot of damage for just regular Marines shooting at me. They did take their buff, though. Yeah, what's my health like over there? That was not good. You're down to 17 health. Wow, okay. Alright, we'll do some evasion. Doesn't cost anything. We're going to prioritize getting up and wrecking at least one of the plasma gun squads.
War bikers firing, boss. We are taking fire.
Okay, and then can back off a little bit. He's probably going to die. They'll probably prioritize him. We'll do the same thing. Give me some evasion.
Red ones, go faster.
Hit the plasma gunners. Okay, got a couple. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, taking a lot of damage from the plasma guns there. Not much else I can do. We could have the Storm Boys try to help there, but we could also have Storm Boys try to go for the land speeder. I think that might be a better choice. Where can we land with the rockets? Yeah, I mean, we can get right on him and just hit him up close. My axes, 4 armor piercing, 10 to 14. We'll jump in and hit. That's 3 armor piercing, 33 to 45. Let's jump in and see if we can. Okay, we also spotted the Sanguinary Guard. That's not great. But we're going to go in for some chopping damage
right
here.
In the gob.
Good chunk of damage there. He couldn't really respond or do anything. We're going to
what the boss says, the boss gets.
And we could do the same and just start trying to chop that thing up. Just go in here. Might have to do something else to finish this guy off.
We've been intercepted.
Oh, that was way less damage there, guys. Okay, Terminator's definitely trouble. Before we do anything else, we're going to pop our Warpath, so extra damage, less damage received
He's with us.
for everybody. We'll try to use the headbang on them if we clear a path forward. I don't think I can get the knobs in
Orks is best.
on the fight. I can get you guys over to get a shot at the land speeder, though. Seems like that's a better spot
Let's go,
to shoot at
lads.
the land speeder. Okay, let's go with get stuck in, so that's increased
Let's
range
get
damage.
stuck in.
So now we should be able to kill it off.
Taking fire.
Or not.
Rocket packs ready to go.
This thing blows up when it dies, doesn't it? I think so. Like, you blow when you die, right? I don't see anything about that. Maybe not. Yeah, I left him at only 15 health there. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's hide
go,
behind
lads.
Storm Boys.
Okay, boss.
Really want to kill that land speeder off if I can. It's unfortunate to waste somebody else's shot at it.
It's our time.
You can actually make it into close combat. That's sort of nuts, but we could try to do that. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. So you're there. We'll move the pain point up first to give them extra health before we do anything, though. Okay, from here... Boys, just pick off that land speeder, please. Okay, doesn't blow. Good deal. Grab some kind of cover, theoretically. Alright. This boys squad got an okay shot there. Seems like it's about the same no matter what. Alright, move up to there. Let's see, accuracy, 59%. Not great. Not great at all. We'll take the extra damage, but I mean 60 to 70% is really what you kind of expect with these guys. Not going to do much damage to these Terminators.
Not bow to their attacks.
I don't really expect much, but that was pretty bad. I mean, these guys do have... How much armor is it? 8? Yeah, that's kind of a nutty amount of armor. I don't know that we can do a whole lot. Let's see. So we're going to try to run around to get into their rear as well.
Best of the best. The old ways is
What's
best.
the range on this? So we need to move up like 3 spots so I can headbang those guys. Alright, we're going to try Ed Banger. It just hits one target.
It's a puppet.
66 damage, not too bad. That's like the most damaging thing I have in this entire army. Then we're going to give you... Can I target them? Oh, right, that was my second action. Yeah, I was like, why can't I use this? Because I used both actions, that's why. Okay, Pain Boy, we're going to come up,
If you say so.
give everybody some extra health. I could probably position better. Like, if I move over, we can at least give these guys as well some extra health. So yeah, let's do that. So now they've got the extra health buff as well, in case they get shot. But this front Storm Boys are probably the main ones that are going to get lit up.
Sure thing.
Really don't want you getting engaged in close combat, unless I have a free run at it. And here, so we can go extra accuracy and damage. but we take more damage as well. If I do basic axe attacks on these guys, we're gonna do 70 to 100 damage. Maybe we take out one of them, if I'm lucky. So let's give it a shot and see how they kind of pair up.
They wish to test their strength.
The damage is split up. So we almost got one, we did some damage to the others, and then we took not a ton of damage. We had that extra health from the Pain Boy, which took most of it. So you can kind of see we've got 110 as our starting, so we're only down like a little bit on these guys, and we can heal them as well. So let's go ahead and just immediately do that.
This may sting a bit.
Everybody back to full health. Once that extra health is gone, though, it seems like they don't ever get it back from the Pain Boy being nearby. So it works kind of in a weird way with him, but what you gonna do? Alright, that is everything I can do. We're probably going to lose one of the war bikes out here on the flank. We are keeping some guys busy. We'll try to keep targeting the plasma gunners. The Sanguinary Guard are probably going to come in and cause some trouble, and it's going to take a lot to kill off these Terminators, it looks like. Extra momentum, that's bad. They're going to jump right on in on the boys. Okay. Ooh, that's not where I expected them to end up. Okay, that's kind of a problem.
No, not the paint job.
Okay, one of the bikers is down. Both plasma guns are going to hit the other biker with the evasion. Hopefully we don't take too many shots here.
Oh, hit me, not me bike. We's too fast. How they hitting us?
I was kind of hoping they'd overcharge the weapons and maybe hurt themselves in the process. Yeah, even with my evasion, they're still landing a lot of shots. They did miss a lot in that last salvo, though, thankfully. It's more regular dudes.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't they know who we are?
Not bad. We didn't take 40 some odd damage on a guy. It was, could have been a lot worse. They would have teleported. Where'd they go? That's not nice. Yeah, I think we kind of have to prioritize killing them, although the Sanguinary Guard are now kind of in the middle of my army. Which way are you facing? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I think they're facing straight that way at the knobs. Okay. Okay. So let's do the less accuracy and evasion on the Sanguinary Guard, because I think they actually have some evasion. Let's come back to that in a second here. How are we doing on this side? You took some damage, I think mainly from the other guy blowing up next to you, but we also got shot up a little bit. Let's finish off the squad, hopefully.
We are taking fire.
Okay, so we got them down. Now we just run away and hope for the best, I guess. Gonna turn around to face them, although facing for armor doesn't really matter in this game. We can't use this because it does cost an action point. Probably I'm gonna get shot and killed. I do have the increased evasion still, but that full strength squad and this other squad shooting at me is probably gonna be too much. Okay, Storm Boys, we could do our jump attack and hit something. There are some regular guys here. We could also maybe try to jump on their healer, which isn't the worst idea in the world. We've got two really tough elite units here, though. So that's sort of my focus at the moment. Okay, you guys are already at optimal to shoot. Doing very little damage. Over here, we at least can do some damage. 70%. Go ahead and go for it.
They challenge us from afar! Ah! I have faced better.
These guys are honestly causing more trouble at the moment because they're kind of tying up additional units. This knob unit can get in on their flank. Let's see what they can do first, being fresh. We could also go ahead and pop this. I'm not too concerned about the damage because they aren't going to be able to hit me back this turn. So we're getting a big buff to our accuracy and melee damage. Grab our choppas. We can't miss. We go in with our hits.
They wish to duel.
Okay, we've got them down pretty much where we would like them to be, as far as like being able to maybe kill them off with a little bit of extra help. I feel like this is kind of a mess, but it's sort of entertaining. Look at this. Look at this mess. All right. Yeah, we can maybe soften them up, then the other knobs can kill them off without trouble. I don't know if my
Ready to saw
pain boy...
bones.
I think we're probably better off just healing. We've got these boys here. You don't have to do anything. We can just light these guys up. We could toss a grenade in as well. 2 armor piercing, 3 to 4. Stick bomb is 2 armor piercing. Splash. Our accuracy is really bad. Let's just toss a stick bomb in
Target
there.
a stick bomb!
Okay, so that gets them down mostly pretty low.
Orks is best.
Too close for them to toss a stick bomb. But I think I can just back off freely because they're not facing me. Yeah, we're right in their back, so...
Yeah? What?
You guys are sort of expendable boys.
Let's
have
go,
you sort of
lads.
run around, start pushing in that way. You guys are going to back off. %. Actually, for the shooting, this isn't too bad. Let's even go extra
Let's get
damage.
stuck in!
This will probably
muck it
gun
up,
down
Brian.
the Sanguinary Guard, actually.
They challenge us from afar! Ah!
Nice. I don't know why they jumped into this particular spot. This is a really dangerous and bad position. Okay, as much as I'd like to heal these guys, we're going to heal the knobs, because I need them to go jump on these Terminators right away. So this knob squad is probably going to end up going that way. So we'll go ahead and look that direction. You guys...
Ready to boss the boys!
We can only really get in on their front. I have no abilities here I can use, but I can get in behind them and hit them. They can't retaliate because they're not looking this way. Okay, not a huge amount of damage, but we did take out one. That's going to reduce the amount of sort of counterattacks they can do. Yeah,
Stop
that's all
boys
we've
is
got
the
left.
best!
Alright, so you guys can apparently come back into the flank without getting hit, which is a little surprising. Don't know why they didn't get attacked there. Let's go ahead and pop their hit them harder as well. Does mean they will take more damage back if they attack back. I think we're hitting them in the flank here, so they're not actually looking at us though. But when they do decide to turn and attack us, these guys will take more damage. Almost got one of them down.
I knows you's looking at me.
I think we moved the weird boy out of there. I don't want him getting killed off. Okay, so we do have the 2 storm boys. So I could try to jump on the Terminators, but I don't think that's going to do much damage. I can jump on that basic infantry unit, though, back there. Or we could jump in and... we can't. We can only do the jump attack with you.
Rocket packs, ready to go!
Yeah, both of them can only do the jump attack. So that's not going to do that much damage to the Sanguinary Priest. I think we're better off hitting that infantry squad.
We was made for war!
Smack. Hello. Okay. Other squad. We're going to do the same thing. Hit the same squad.
There'll be nasty stains on the bottom of our boots!
Okay, hurt them pretty badly. They're not dead yet. As far as close combat goes, I don't want them getting away, so I want one of you to look their way.
Stop Boys is the best!
Look this way to keep him tied up in close combat. We've got the boys here moving up.
Orks is best!
The other boys... It's fairly safe to try to get in here. We'll take the wall here for cover. Used all your movement up. I think, yeah, so we're within 2 and they've got no extra health from the Pain Boy here. So we might as well move the Pain Boy over to maybe give some extra health to other units. I don't think we're close enough to affect the Storm Boys though. Yeah. Then you guys will start heading around.
Let's go, lads!
Add some gunfire in the back.
No mucking about!
Alright, that's everybody's actions. So we're doing okay, surprisingly. The Terminators are still alive. They've used them very oddly. They should have just stayed and fought, probably. Sending in the Sanguinary Guard was not the worst idea in the world, but the positioning was really bad. So I feel like they probably should have just jumped on the guys that were over here isolated and killed them, because if they kill stuff, they get additional actions. Okay, taking quite a bit from the Apothecary there. And they just freely ran away, surprisingly. I don't know why we didn't get attack off. Maybe because our morale had been dropped enough from the attacks in the back there. I'm not sure. Well, they definitely want my biker dead. Still the evasion up.
We's too fast.
So I might get lucky.
No, not the paint job.
Come on, you can take this.
We's too fast. Now they're hitting us.
Oh yeah, look at all those grazes. Nice.
Oh, my turn now. They wish to test their strength.
Well, we're doing pretty well. Yeah, that matchup's actually going a lot better than I expected with the knobs. We have had to use multiple knobs and every trick we can use and headbang them and shoot them a little bit and stuff, but yeah, it's going alright. Okay, over here, there's one Storm Boy left. So I think the boys are going to charge.
Let's go, lads!
Shoot the crap out of the Sanguinary Priest.
Whoa! Taking fire!
Okay, good damage. I think we can take them with what we've got here, especially if I headbang.
Old ways is best.
But I mean, we can freely get in and get a hit here that they can't even react to with the squad, so let's go ahead and do it.
This is the life!
I can only look one direction at a time. Okay, the last guy's got 5 health, so yeah, we can just finish him off. Just chop him up. There we go. Nice. Big pile of dead Terminators. Good job, guys. I'm just looking for a thumbnail. That's what I'm doing. I like the big pile of dead Terminators. It makes me happy. Alright. So you guys can move, so we might as well. You guys can move a little bit. Alright, didn't even have to use any psychic abilities there. We still have our headbang and stuff.
What now?
Wonder if I can get in range of the Sanguinary Priest. No. Not quite. Like one tile away. Let's just run on in. Why not? Okay, now for healing, we can do some healing. Get you guys all set. Got a command point. Got my almost dead Storm Boys. Just one guy left there. So we shot with you. Get you into ideal range. Should let us gun you down.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, very close. Go ahead and just push so we can get you into ideal range, although we are shooting through our own guys, so it will affect our accuracy, but what you gonna do? We won't hit our own guys, though.
Not like in a barrel.
Behind them. That takes care of that. Okay, so. Storm Boys. We can freely do whatever we want. Let's grab the cover there. And just chop these guys up from behind.
Smash them right in the gob.
Oh, one left.
We was made for war.
Not quite a kill. Who's got actions left? Just you two, huh? Well, my one remaining Storm Boy versus the one remaining Intercessor, I think. Although, he's at way less health.
They won't see us coming.
Let's go for it. Wow. Chop him up. There we go. Good job. Alright, and just to keep you alive, I'm gonna just move you out of the way. Alright. Still have my biker, who's definitely in trouble, but has been keeping everyone on that entire flank occupied. Can I get you guys through here a bit more? Yes, that's what I thought.
Let's go, lads.
Get the boys moving.
Let's go, lads. I think I can stitch that back.
Get the pain boy going up as well.
Yeah? What?
Anything else? I think we moved everything we could out here on this flank, just everyone's really slow. So yeah, we definitely have to kind of redirect the knobs to main threats, like the Terminators and the Sanguinary Guard. The boys can deal with a lot of other basic infantry stuff, but I feel like as we increase in point value, the Orks are going to have more and more trouble dealing with big armored targets. That does take an action to use. My evasion's basically gone.
Red ones, go
Do
faster!
this. It's not a big deal because I don't have close combat weapons. They can't really mess with me. So just
Warbikers firing, boss!
light up the plasma gunners. Dropped a couple. Nice. I can't get far at all. Actually, these guys want to be fairly close, I think. I think I can see their weapon info. There we go. Yeah, so they want to be optimal 4. So actually, close range is kind of bad for them. So instead of moving away, I'm going to stay really close to them.
War!
And, I mean, if I die, I blow up and take someone with me. So, yeah, enjoy that. So they'll kind of have to back off to shoot. Which will lead them towards my guys. Or they can shoot other targets. And they've realized, oh wait, there are a bunch of orc threats moving from that other direction.
Our nose.
Kind of a problem. Yes, it's kind of a problem for you guys. That is true. And I'm still at, like, perfect shot here, so, yeah.
We're taking fire.
Kind of pick how you want to die, essentially. We'll grab the extra evasion just in case. But I might be able to finish them off. Well, probably not. I don't think I can get enough guys in range this turn. Okay, we can pop our warpath again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Be nice if I could get it on the Storm Boys as well, but not quite. So you guys, I don't think there's any way we can get shots.
Let's go, lads.
66% actually, so we can take shots at the Hellblasters. Yeah, we'll take the shots, see how we can do. Okay, he took all of that like a champ. 15 health left. Can't move up anymore. Nobody's in headbang range. Okay, this unit of boys can also head out. I don't know if we'll have a shot from here. Yeah, all out of range. Keep getting my gunners moving up. We're just
Let's
gonna run,
go,
you guys.
lads.
Okay, let's see if I can heal up
Cyborg
Storm
legs,
Boys.
ready to go. This may sting a bit.
Okay, nice. And I don't know, since I don't have an action point, yeah, there's nothing I can do with that.
Ready to saw bones.
Even with the action point, there's just nothing I can really do with it except move up. At this point, I'm not too concerned about losing a character or anything.
Rocket packs, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the knobs. They're just so far behind everybody.
It's our time. Orks is best.
Alright, so we've got the 2 Storm Boys, and that's it. I don't think there's anything I really want to do with you guys. If I give you extra movement, I mean, you're just going to get shot to pieces if I do anything with you.
Storm Boys is the best.
You guys, we can't just move up and chop up these Hellblasters. I feel like that's probably the best call, getting close with them. Kill them off. Bye-bye. And now we've got you totally stuck and doomed. I suppose we could try to get somewhere up here. Since they can't attack back, get a little bit of vengeance. Grab the old axe. Get chopping.
Push them back!
Now, are they going to prioritize the weak squad, the vehicle, or the guys that are the main threat? That's the question.
We's too fast! Now they're hitting us!
Nice. Between the evasion and our armor, no problem.
The old ways is best.
And I think we can just kind of line up and execute these guys. But. That wouldn't be quite so much fun, would it? We'd have really awful shot chances. And we're probably going to hit our own guys if we take shots from there. I can even get my Pain Boy in to get close combat attacks. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I've ever actually done that. Let's go for a big old swipe with the Power Claw.
Ain't nothing a bit of scabby business can't fix.
And that's a good outlook on life. Have you do a little chopping.
Smash 'em right in the gob.
Guys, let's go for a little bit of chopping. Yeah, they're just kind of stuck and screwed. They can't really do a whole lot.
Scrapping up close is the best.
I can probably just kill them off
Boss,
with a war
boss,
bike.
boss, boss. Taking fire.
Yep, there we go. Nice. Okay, so that was a little tougher in some ways, but wasn't too bad. I think the Dreadnought gave me more trouble than the Terminators, but I think I had more guys to kind of swarm the Terminators with, so it sort of worked out okay. Yeah, interesting. So, bikes, generally pretty good. I could definitely see the war bikes being useful against Tyranids. Against Marines, against like basic Primaris guys, or Plasma Gunners, if I can get an okay shot in on them, sure. But I think I'd rather have some other units. Same with like the Storm Boys. I feel like if it's Storm Boys or Knobs and Mega Armor, or even just more Knobs and some Gretchen, I think I'm going to go with any of those other options over the Storm Boys. If the Storm Boys had grenades, it might make a little bit of a difference, especially if they had like a crack grenade or something. That might push it, but as it is, Storm Boys, a little weak, but I kind of feel that's sort of the same for the Assault Squads for the Marines. I feel like they're a little weak. The Death Guard is a little weak. They have buffed them a bit over time, so they've given them more health and stuff than they used to have, which definitely helped. So they're sort of useful now. They also made the Inceptors weaker. They used to be really fantastic, and they've kind of made them less effective over time with patches and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I can kind of see where they're trying to play a fine line with the really mobile units there. But I do feel like Orks are going to have some trouble once you're getting into higher point values, trying to deal with like the tanks, the giant like bioforms of the Tyranids, dealing with Necrons. I think Necrons at all are going to be difficult because the Necrons have such good accuracy at range, and the Orks do not. Although if the Orks get close, then they've got massive firepower, so maybe they'll be okay. But the Necrons just, you can't always kill them immediately. You've got to take additional shots to finish them off. I think that's going to make it really difficult for Orks versus Necrons especially. But yeah, definitely enjoying the Orks as we play through, so we're going to bump up to 2,000 points next time and try out some additional units. I don't even remember what I put in the different armies, but I've got a couple different Ork armies at 2,000 points to play with. We'll take a look at them next time and advance from there. So thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.